When in the world did I get so many gray hair?
It's just my opinion.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sway. That's right. Welcome to the channel where I give you my absolute honest opinion. And I really don't give a flying how you feel about it. As always, I got my trusty Coke, my trusty smokes. And before I get started, do not forget to hit like, make a comment, share the video, hit the subscribe button, press the notification icon so you can be notified of every time that I post a video. Yeah, so give me 1 second. So this morning, I was going over the video I did yesterday. I was going to, and I realized that, oh my freaking goodness, I'm getting old. I mean, I'm only 38. Is that old? Is that officially old? Or I have to wait until I hit 40? Or did I already hit old midlife when I was 35? I don't know. But anyway, I noticed all the gray hairs and everything. I mean, ever since I'm growing out my little goatee, long so I can work on different things, right? Um, and I'm back. No, ever since, I started growing out my goatee, for like this little beard thing here, for different videos and other things that I'm going to be working on. And okay. Um, I started noticing the gray hairs over here. And yeah, I started to notice the gray hairs down here, but I wasn't paying attention to my sides. So, I was looking over the video yesterday that I shot on my Canon, and I noticed, oh my gosh, I have so much gray hair. I have so much gray hair, and I'm still learning to adjust these lights. As you can see, I'm out, because, and you know what it is? It's because I'm bald. I'm bald, so the light is reflecting off my bald head. You know, so maybe I should start wearing stage makeup or something or do some kind of foundation. But anyway, I was noticing that, oh my gosh, I have all these gray hairs. When did that happen? But anyway, I hope everybody's doing really well today. I really hope everybody's doing really well today. All my subscribers, all the people that are not subscribed, my trolls, everybody, whoever you are, I hope you're having a good day today. Later today, right now, it is March 25th, 2021. It is 10:45 in the morning as I am recording this. And I have a doctor's appointment later today. With the surgeon, and I talked about that yesterday a bit, with the surgeon to find out what's going on with the operation. There's a lot of stuff that I'm trying to do medically uh, because of my health and disability and things like that. So I'm trying to do what I can. Mm. Interesting side note. For those of you that watch professional wrestling, okay, Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, son of the late great Dusty Rhodes, brother of Dustin Rhodes, formerly known as Gold Dust. He posted something on Twitter. And yeah, it was, he says something, a big announcement coming from the American Nightmare family. Okay, cool. So then, as a joke, I say, are you going to cash at me money so I can see my daughter? Okay. And I thought it was, like a really cool little, like, side joke, some kind of joke, a little cool little joke. That's what I thought it was. And why is it that so many people on social media who don't know you, who don't know a celebrity, who don't, it's like you make a little joke, and I'm not talking about something that's assaulting. I'm not talking about like you're assaulting somebody verbally on social media. I'm just saying you're just kind of like joking around in the moment, and a person who does not know the celebrity gets all offended for the celebrity. I'm like, what in the entire heck? Okay. And I want to share with you the response that somebody gave me. And just give me one sec. I want to share with you the response that somebody gave me. And here it is. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the original. Okay. All right. Here's the response right here. Okay. A lot of people are supporting this idiot who said this response. Okay. He says, not sure if you are saying that you want Cody to wire you some money so you can see your real daughter, or you are making a joke and saying that his wife is carrying your daughter and they should wire you some money. Either way, you ain't funny. Okay, you fucking, hold on. Okay, you fucking freaking bastard. I don't want to say that because I have friends with disabilities, mental disabilities, and that's an offense to them. Um, okay, you freaking asshole, you freaking jackass. It was a joke of, hey, are you sending me money? Just like what you would do with any celebrity. Okay, with any celebrity, you would make a joke and say, yeah, send me money, or hey, is your announcement that you're gonna send me money? Like seriously, what the hell? What idiotic bullshit were you doing or thinking about to even think that I was saying that Cody and Brandy Rhodes' baby was mine? You are some kind of, to the person who wrote this, if you're seeing this video, you are some kind of stupid. That simple. You are some kind of stupid. Really. Let me tell you something. I'm a big fan of Cody and Brandy Rhodes. Okay, I'm a big fan of them both. I would never say anything to disrespect them, their children, or anything. When it comes to celebrities, we have to realize the celebrities are people too. Okay, celebrities are people too. They have their ups, they have their downs, they have their day. They have their good days or bad days. They have their emotional issues. They have everything, just like every one of us. So what kind of stupid moronic thing were you thinking about to even come up with a comparison to what I was actually saying? Just, oh, are you going to send me money? Is that your announcement? What the heck, man? I'm telling you, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are agreeing with me. There's a lot of people, social media has made a lot of people stupid. Not that they weren't already stupid, but social media has allowed these stupid dumb fucks to show how stupid they are, how idiotically stupid they are. That simple. I mean, like before social media, that was an issue. Oh my gosh, damn! I'm telling you, just some stupid idiots. All right, so to change it on a positive note, to change it on a positive note, everybody's seen that movie, Pay It Forward, right? Have you seen the movie, right? You know, if you've seen the movie, say it in the comment section, okay? If you've seen the movie, Pay It Forward, it was a movie in 2000. It was a movie in 2000, and it was really good. It was really emotional. It was, it was just it had ups and downs and everything, right? You know what I mean? Um, it starred Kevin Spacey as Eugene Simone. I think that was how you say his name, Simone, because he was like really picky that you say his name right. Had Helen Hunt as Arlene McKinney. She was the mother of one of Kevin Spacey's students, who that was played by Haley Joel Osment, and his character name was Trevor McKinney. And it was really, 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 it was really touching movie. It was really touching movie. It was sad at the end, especially at the end, and it was just one of those things where it really makes and it was really cool because the whole pay it forward thing has been around for years. You know what I'm saying? And how can I put it? Like let's say you're a landlord, right? Let's say you own property, and if you own property, and next thing like let's say you own the property, and somebody, they couldn't pay the rent or something like that, because they struck on hard times. They were, just a lot of stuff happening and all that. um it was it's interesting, and you would, and as a landlord and what have you, what would you say, if you allowed them this one chance, you gave them this one chance to, hey, look, I understand you're going through a tough time right now. I understand you're going through a tough time. I understand there's, all this, that, and the other going on, but I'm allow you to live here for, a few months rent free until you can get back on your feet. And then what would the tenant, they would, oh my gosh, thank. And if also, if you notice, if you watch Darman, his skits and everything, it is definitely themed around that pay it forward mentality, right? A lot of his skits are themed around the pay it forward mentality. And but anyway, so as a land, as a landlord, right? Would you say, well, you know what? As the tenant, they'll say, "What can I do? Thank you, thank you, thank you." The landlord would say, "Well, you know what? Just pay it forward." That when that somewhere down the line, if somebody really needs help, you pay it forward. You help them out the way somebody helped you out, and that is a mentality that I grew up with, where, I would always help someone if I could. I would hope somebody would help me out, and it was really interesting that in the movie, Kevin Spacey's character, he was a social studies teacher. His assignment to his class was to come up with an idea that can change the world, right? So Haley Joel Osment's character, Trevor, right? He comes up with the pay it forward thing. And his concept, see, for me personally, it is, help out as many people as you can, not, and let and may they pay it forward, right? For anytime that you help somebody out, pay it forward, pay it forward, pay it forward. That was my thought process of it. But it was really cool how Haley Joel Osment's thought process of it, where, okay, it starts off with you, right? Like think of it as a pyramid, right? It starts off with you, and you help out three people, and then those three people help out three people each, right? And then those people that they helped out, they help three people themselves, and it just trickles down, it trickles down, it trickles down. Now it was really cool because in the movie you see you see how the idea trickled down, how the idea trickled down, that it was affecting like everybody in the community, you know. For an example, right, Haley Joel Osment's character, his grandmother, she was like an alcoholic, and um, long story short, his grandmother and his mother, they were no longer on speaking terms because of some things that happened. Okay, so um, within the pay it forward mentality, whatever, Helen Hunt's character, it was paid forward to her, and then one of the people that she paid it forward to was her mother, by allowing Haley Joel, by allowing her back into her life and also getting to know her grandson. And then and then in the time when the how can I explain this, in the time when the movie's beginning, because it's it's like the way it is, that there's a reporter talking about it, and he's trying to figure out who's the person that started the pay it forward movement. So he's talking to so many different people, trying to investigate where it goes and where it led to, right? And it led to him going into a prison, or jailhouse, and talking to this one gentleman. And uh he it was Haley, it was the grandmother who paid it forward to him, and then he paid it forward to somebody else. But as you get closer to finding out that it was Haley Joel Osment's character that started the movement, you see how everybody was affected. And the end of the movie, when Haley Joel Osment was killed by these bullies that he's had, and it was really sad. He was killed. He was stabbed. Right. Um, there was a candlelight vigil, and everybody that was affected by the pay it forward movement, everybody in the town and probably in the state, and what because the reporter even says, hey, look, this thing is huge, it's hitting the country, right? So there's a candlelight vigil for Trevor, who started the whole thing. And it was such a beautiful movie, and I can tell you this, that that was always been my mentality, through my ups and my downs, my mentality was always that pay it forward, and my parents taught me that, help out whoever you can, when you can, and my grandmother taught my mother, and my aunts and uncle, and it was just, even though and I'm going to say like this, I love, may she rest in peace. And my, my grandmother, she understood me so well. She was a pain in the butt, like a lot of grandmothers are, she, and she would be like the big mama in the she was like the big mama in the family. But like I said, but it was just, you knew where her heart was. You knew where her heart was. Yeah, she was a pain in the butt. Yeah, she could be a bitch at times. And everybody in my family will tell you, yeah, she could be a bitch at times. But you know what? You knew where her heart was. You knew where her heart was. Just in her own everyday action of how she lived her life, her everyday action of everything that she's ever done, you knew where her heart was. And I took that upon, I took that on myself, because my mom's the same way, right? My mom's the same way. She'll help out everybody that she can, and that's where I got it from. And I try to help out everybody that I can. Um, and what's really sad in this world, what's really sad about this world is that people, they will only help out another human being, um, so they can get something back. And if they don't get something out of it, not even, not even a thank you or what have you, you know what I'm saying? They just screw them, fuck them. They can go to whatever, and it's really a messed up thing. It's really a messed up thing, I met many people who, excuse me, I met many people who went into Christian ministry for the wrong reasons. And it was, they wanted the thank you. They wanted the popularity. They wanted to be put on a high freaking pedestal. That's not why you do anything. Whether you're getting into ministry, you're getting into politics, you're getting into activism, it is not, you don't do it because you want to be put on a high pedestal or you want to be popular or whatever. You do it because it is the right thing to do, and you want to help out your community, even if it's one person at a time. You know, one thing I saw one time was that I saw somebody just in the capital city of Hartford. I was walking around one time, and and this was when I was with an ex-girlfriend. I was at, with my girlfriend at the time, and I was young. I was a young teenager. And I saw this one person. Now it was from afar, so I didn't know if it was male, female, or whatever. But I saw this one person. They're walking around. This one particular street where all the Puerto Ricans are, and if you're from Hartford, you know what I'm talking about. But they were walking around, and on that street, you had a lot of people that were heavy drug users. They were on crack cocaine, they were heroin, whatever. They were addicts, and they would be sleeping in the corners, or just on the ground because they didn't have anywhere to go. So I would see this one person just not waking them up, just walking up to where they were sleeping at and place a bag of like two water bottles and like a couple sandwiches or something like that. And I thought that was really cool. I thought that was wonderful. You know, not like these people, not like a lot of these people that they record everything to put it on YouTube or Facebook. Hey man, how you doing? Wake up. Here's a sandwich, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like when you do something, it has to, you do it from the bottom of your heart, you know, not because you want to put it on YouTube or Facebook. Like I said before in a couple of in a previous video, this was 2 videos ago, I have a standard. I don't care why people are putting things on YouTube. When it comes to doing acts of generosity or acts or being a community leader or whatever, right? A minister or whatever, right? When I do what I do, whether it's if I'm giving out sandwiches or whatever, or when I'm working at a food pantry or anything, I'm not putting that shit on YouTube. I'm not putting that on YouTube. I'm not putting that on Facebook. Why? Because I have a standard. I have a standard. I try to hold myself up to that high standard of, hey, people are in need. People are in need. People are in need. I'm not going to humiliate them. And I don't care whatever reasons anybody else has. For me, if keep that keep it off of YouTube. Keep it off of YouTube. If you want to talk about it later on, say, hey, yeah, today that's fine, but you don't put the actual act. You know, I've gotten into so many arguments with so many people about it, and I don't care. That's where I stand. But anyway, so going back into what I was saying, you know, I saw that and I was like, okay, cool. Then later on, when I was when I was working and financially able, you know, physically able to work and do more, um, I started doing that and I did that for a while, where I would walk on the street, you know, and I'll see people, whatever, and I'll put a plastic bag that would have like a bottled water, lemonade, sandwiches, whatever, and I just walk away. That's it. I wasn't gonna wake them up and be like, hey, buddy, here. No, I just kind of put it in a spot so that way no one else can steal it, and when they wake up, they have it. But again, this whole pay it forward, you know, that's been around for a long time. How many of you, even before people around my age, right? People, you know, I'm like I said, I'm 38. So if you're around my age, before the movie came out, right? How many times have you heard someone say pay it forward? How many times have you said to somebody, hey, pay it forward? You know, somebody says, oh, thank you, man. And, you know, how can I pay you back? Just pay it forward. Somebody else is in need, help them out, right? It was, and it's such a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful concept that somewhere down the line in history, many have forgotten about it. Many have forgotten about it. Many have just um, they ignore it. They totally forget. Holy crap! There's a lot of people who, you know, it's a, if you're able to help. That simple. All right, everybody. Right now, I'm getting ready because little by little, I'm getting ready because I have my appointment today. Um, so this video is not going to end here. So when you see me next, it'll be right after the appointment. So I'll be back in about however many minutes.
The time now is 5:25 p.m. Still the same day. I just got back home from seeing the surgeon. Um, I'm not going to get into any details because that's a lot of TMI. I'm just watching people drive down the road. Alright, so I'm not going to give you too much detail because a little bit too much TMI. Let's say that pictures needed to be taken and I had to joke around. But I have a few, you know, I gotta quit smoking. I gotta quit smoking, I do. I gotta quit smoking, especially for this operation, because smoking can hinder the recovery, the healing. So that's my next step, is to finally quit smoking. If anything is, you know, for this operation. I've done it before for other operations where I quit smoking for a good amount of time, and I'm not gonna do it again. Hopefully the insurance doesn't give my doctors BS or any kind of problems, because you know, I'm on state. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, and you know, for my health, I need to do this. I really need to do this. You know, I'm 38. I'm not getting any younger. I know that you know, as I get older, certain things in my life need to get done, and pretty soon in about what, 2 more years, right? Is that 40, right? Yeah, 2 more years, I gotta start having the doctor poke me up the backside for my prostate. Again, TMI, but considering what I could have told you concerning my operations and things like that, that was nothing. You know, I've gone through a lot of health scares, you know, being born with a lot of different issues. I've gone through a lot of them. I've gone through a lot of these health scares and things like that, and I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. I'm still fighting forward, right? I'm still blessed, right? I'm still blessed because I'm breathing. You know, yeah, I might have issues, you know, health-wise, you know, but I try to live my life to the best, to the fullest every day. If I didn't, I wouldn't have become a professional wrestler. If I didn't, I wouldn't, you know, I wouldn't have done what I've done with music. I wouldn't be doing these videos. You know, I try to live my life to the fullest, you know. That's why I love my comedy skits. You know, I love talking to you guys, you know, on these vlogs. I love just everything that I do, because it's important to me. It's important to me to live my life to the fullest, and if I can make somebody smile while I'm at it, that's definitely the best thing that I could do, is to make somebody smile. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end this video, and just remember, live life to the fullest. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do something. I love you all. Peace.
It's just my opinion.